Think babies are harmless? Think again. Maggie Simpson has racked up more chaos before kindergarten than most do in a lifetime. From mafia ties to town-wide riots, here are the 10 worst moments of pure chaos. Case in point number 1. When she fights with another baby. Okay, so we all know Maggie doesn't play well with others, especially when it comes to her ice cream. But in the episode Labor Pains, she takes things to a whole new level of petty. Homer helps a woman give birth in an elevator because what else would Homer do? And the baby, Homer Jr., bonds with him. Naturally, Maggie's ice cream becomes the center of this baby turf war. When Homer Jr. dares to take a bite of her precious treat, Maggie doesn't just get mad, she slaps him. And of course, the baby doesn't learn. So Maggie, being the boss baby she is, physically throws him out of the stroller. Yeah, you heard that right. She literally pushes the baby out. And things get even worse when Homer Jr. comes back for revenge and dumps her in the stroller towards a group of prairie dogs. It's almost like watching a horror movie, but in a zoo.
Okay, guys, I got your ice creams.
Hey, now Maggie, we don't hurt each other in this family.
Maggie dodges the dogs like a pro, but there's no denying, her behavior was brutal. This baby's got a mean streak. So, from possessing demons to murdering talk show hosts, Maggie Simpson is not your average toddler. But hey, if she were any more innocent, she would be the most badass baby on TV, right? Case in point number 2, when she selfishly leaves home in the middle of the night to follow the mafia. In the episode Mo Baby Blues, Maggie decides she's had enough of her crib and takes matters into her own tiny hands. Literally, she sneaks out of her bedroom window in the dead of night, climbs down the drain pipe, and casually follows Fat Tony's gang as they talk shop outside. You know, no big deal. Meanwhile, her parents are probably snoring away, blissfully unaware of the chaos their toddler is about to unleash. The next morning, Marge wakes up to find Maggie's gone. Obviously, panic sets in because, let's face it, Homer would probably just shrug and keep eating donuts. But it gets worse.
Tonight, I want you boys to take out the Castellaneta family.
I don't know, boss. My passion for whacking is waning.
Perhaps this will cheer you up.
Mo, of all people, risks his life to save her from the mafia mess she's gotten herself into. So Maggie, not only is she creating trouble, but she also has got a knack for dragging others into her madness. Classic Maggie move. Case in point number 3, she turns everyone in town into a pacifier. Another Treehouse of Horror classic. Treehouse of Horror number 16, Maggie gets her hands on some wicked witch powers. She's dressed up as a witch for Halloween, and wouldn't you know it, her costume becomes her reality. So what does she do with all this newfound power? Does she undo the spell on Springfield?
Please change it back to
This still beats being Mo.
Nope, not Maggie. Instead, she decides to turn everyone in town into her favorite object, a pacifier. Yep, the whole town, pacifiers everywhere. Instead of saving the day or doing something useful with her witchy magic, she hops on a broomstick and flies off to live her best witch life, leaving Springfield as nothing but a town full of people who can't hold a conversation anymore. But hey, at least she's got a lot of pacifiers now. Case in point number 4, when she was possessed by a demon. Now hold up, before you start thinking, oh, it's just a Halloween special, let me remind you that Maggie wasn't full-on possessed in Treehouse of Horror 28, and it was a nightmare in the making. Forget the pacifier. This girl was floating downstairs, tossing people around like rag dolls at the Simpsons drink party. Seriously, she literally punctured Helen Lovejoy's head with a poker.
Powerful our demon here truly is.
The chicken goes.
Well, there's only one answer here.
Does anyone even know where she found that thing? And let's not forget her little tantrum when she locks the whole house down, dumps all the booze, rip to Homer's happiness, and then takes out Dr. Hibbert with his own thermometer. It was the most demonic exorcism since The Exorcist, and let's be real, Maggie definitely gave Linda Blair a run for her money. Case in point number 5, when she kills Jerry Springer. Oh, you didn't think Maggie could get worse? Well, buckle up. because Treehouse of Horror number 9 dropped another bombshell. We find out that Maggie's not even Homer's kid. Plot twist, she's Kang's daughter.
I was hoping this day would never come.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You mean you never told him?
I guess I've been in denial.
So naturally, the Simpsons head straight to the Jerry Springer Show, because of course they do, to sort this intergalactic family drama out. But instead of a heart-to-heart, Maggie literally attacks Jerry Springer and kills him. Yep, she straight up murdered the man who made a career out of chaos. Now that's one way to settle a family dispute. Case in point number 6, when Maggie replaced Homer with Flanders. Yep, this happened. In Home Sweet Home Diddly Dum Doodly, Maggie, Bart, and Lisa get packed off to stay with the Flanders family after Child Services decides the Simpsons are the definition of unfit. And here's the kicker, Maggie is all in. She just clicks with the Flanders crew. And at one point, she even yanks out her beloved pacifier to call Ned Daddly Doodly. Yeah, the same pacifier she's been surgically attached to for decades. It's a double take moment for sure.
Sister Maggie isn't scared.
That's because she can't talk. Daddly doodly.
Is Maggie really that quick to ditch Homer for the guy who says heck instead of, you know? Okay, Homer's no dad of the year, but this was some ice-cold betrayal from the family's littlest member. Case in point number 7, when she shot Mr. Burns. Oh, you thought sweet little Maggie was all pacifiers and innocence? Think again. Remember the epic Who Shot Mr. Burns saga? It's probably the biggest mystery the show ever served up. And surprise, surprise, the trigger-happy tot herself did the deed. Here's the story. Mr. Burns, aka the evil old dude who never skips a chance to make Springfield miserable, tries to swipe candy from a baby. Yes, Maggie. Not having it, she grabs his gun and bang, down goes Burns. I mean, hey, we get it. No one wants their candy stolen, but attempted murder? Kinda heavy, Maggie.
Where is everybody?
Case in point number 8, when she almost shot Mr. Burns again. At this point, it's safe to say that Maggie and firearms don't mix. In The Full Monty, she's at it again, whipping out a loaded shotgun and pointing it straight at Mr. Burns, while he's just chilling at the Simpsons house. Lisa steps in and casually says, "Not today," diffusing what could have been Maggie's second attempt at finishing the job. It's like every time Mr. Burns shows up, Maggie just taps into her inner action hero.
I said drop it.
So yeah, maybe Maggie doesn't get as much screen time or dialogue as the rest of the family, but when she does, she makes it count. Case in point number 9, when she uses Santa's little helper for her own convenient form of transportation. In the episode The Great Gatsby, Maggie takes an unusual route to rescue Homer. She rides Santa's little helper. Now at first, this sounds like a good idea, I guess, since Homer's being held hostage in Guidopolis. And someone's gotta track him down. But of course, Maggie decides to ride the family dog like a pony. Yep, just hops on Santa's little helper's back, and off they go. Now I'm all for a good adventure, but this journey is no walk in the park. At one point, Santa's little helper is struggling to swim through deep waters, with Maggie just chilling on his back, probably waving a flag or something. If you needed proof that Maggie is the least sympathetic Simpson, this is it. Using the family dog as a mode of transportation and putting him through all that stress? Oof. Case in point number 10, when she violently hits Homer on the head with a mallet. In the episode Itchy and Scratchy and Marge, Maggie's violent tendencies really start to surface. After watching an episode of the ultra-violent Itchy and Scratchy show, she takes what she's learned and uses it on Homer, with a mallet. Homer's just trying to build a spice rack for Marge, because, you know, he has other priorities than worrying about his baby. And Maggie thinks, why not bonk him on the head? Now Marge, being the concerned mom, blames the show for Maggie's violent streaks. And bans the kids from watching it. But honestly, if you've seen how Maggie acts at times, it's hard to say whether the show was really the cause of her rage. I mean, the girl's been a firecracker since day one, mallet in hand, ready to smack anyone who gets in her way. Maggie Simpson, everyone. The tiny toddler who's not afraid to get her hands dirty. Whether it's mob bosses, magic spells, or violence, she's always in the middle of some kind of disaster.